CEO. Strategic Simulator.
Learning company management and finding winning strategies. The person running CEO can modify all simulation parameters, build new cases and even use economic data collected from any really existing company. There are 3 ways to use this program. As a classic business game. With a built-in AI module, human against another market competitor managed by computer. And the same as above, but with the first competing company able to develop a long-term strategy defined in advance, with no user's control during all stages of simulation. This is useful during MBA programs as well as tests performed in consulting companies. Let's start by setting data for a new simulation. First, data concerning products and their markets have to be keyed in. These parameters are common for both competing enterprises considered in CEO Simulator. There can be up to 4 products with different demands, different costs of launching and even different experience effects. The second, third, and fourth product can be substituted for any other. And products may be either goods or services. CEO describes the situation of market duopoly, but the situations of both competitors can be completely different. This applies to both marketing and financial parameters. And since there are 4 different products, so the total number of parameterizable variables included in the simulator is equal to 180. If CEO has to be used as a business war game, it is possible to enrich it with elements of narration, comments for students as well as even with illustrations automatically generated by the system. A complete set of 180 initial parameters corresponds to a business case and, when it has been prepared, the simulation can start. Let's run the competition of Company A against an enterprise designated as B and managed by CEO Artificial Intelligence. The length of this process will be 7 virtual years and A will take decisions in the beginning of each of them, or period by period. Managed by human simulator user competitor A has to decide about manufacturing volume, quality level, selling price, communication budget, and distributor margin. Every decision will obviously have impact on company profit and loss statement. Different analytical tools, useful for company management, are available. Here is a presentation of factors influencing the evolution of competitor A revenues. Boston Consulting Group matrix for different products is there. And, of course, General Electric's matrix, with market attractiveness and company competitive position. The person managing competitor A has also the possibility to consult a built-in expert system, with 20 rules and 41 facts. Although the advices this tool provides are simple, they can be nevertheless very useful for certain students. CEO Simulator applied as business game can be used also online. In that case each of students acts on an independent duopoly market, competing with his opponent managed by artificial intelligence. Students' decisions are sent via internet to his school for comments and appreciations in the end of every virtual year. And, in the end, the summary of final results, with balance sheets of both competing companies, their market shares and the evolution of their profits. A more advanced way of using CEO Simulator is possible. Instead of taking decisions year by year, competitor A can define his long-term strategy in advance, with no user's control during all periods of simulation. CEO Simulator, with its artificial intelligence module, will therefore act not only as manager of B company, but also as an automatic executor of strategy invented by A. This consists of deciding about volume of manufacturing, product quality, selling price, communication budget, and distributor's margin at a starting point, then fixing their evolution rate in time and, finally, determining how long this strategy has to be applied. The person using CEO may also decide about the strategic aggressiveness of the artificial intelligence engine which is applied in the simulator. A very sophisticated tool of strategy definition available in CEO Simulator is the analytic hierarchy process, found by Tomasati. It gives the possibility of objectively comparing up to 5 different business strategies not globally but rather pairwise. Another built-in tool consists of comparing the evolution in time of different parameters describing both competitors, A and B. Since many different strategies can be tested, it is easy to discover main threads and opportunities of each of them. Here is an example of what is called scenario planning, with risks analysis. An envisaged strategy is tested several times, with business parameters describing competitor A, ranging from the most pessimistic, to the most optimistic. Usually, this range goes from the expected value minus 20%, to the same expected value plus 20%. The goal consists of finding the most probable value of equity as a result of different tested scenarios, and of discovering threads as well as opportunities. CEO Simulator is a sophisticated application of artificial intelligence used for teaching business management at different students' levels. All 180 economic parameters applied there are easily modifiable and the system can use data collected from any really existing company.